This is the Vuelta a España, the Tour of Spain, and up there, that's the start line of stage 12, and still in the red jersey, it's Sepp Kuss. He's so good. He has a 1 minute, 9 second lead over Remco Evenepoel, last year's winner of the Vuelta a España, and around about 1 minute 30 over his own teammate, Jumbo-Visma teammate Primož Roglic, winner of 3 Vuelta a Españas. And well, with nothing but mountains ahead, chances are looking good for the Durango, Colorado rider to win the Spanish Grand Tour.
Yeah, he's just like a butterfly uphill, like one of the few climbers, like riders in the peloton that he pass you and then you think like, oh, we're riding like 8 or 10% climb, and he's like flying up if he's standing on the pedals. So that's cool to see.
You know what I'm gonna ask now, right?
If he's gonna win the Vuelta, yeah. I hope so.
Sepp Kuss, what do you think now? It's the real deal.
He has always been the real deal, eh? But yes, after the TT, fair play, it's impressive. Huh? 12, didn't lose so much time. Yeah.
You think he can win it?
He's able to do it, but like, the question mark is done so much already this year, three Grand Tours, so maybe even Visma, they will say, oh, maybe he can have a bad day on the third week, you never know, and then there is Soler straight away, and they are 1 minute behind. So he has, I think he will not feel too much pressure, so it's already one good thing, and he will not lose energy for that, and yeah, it will be magnificent.
Sepp Kuss has an interesting story. He didn't really consider about having a road bike career, but he had a little bit of interest, was able to sign with Gateway Harley-Davidson, raced the 2016 Redlands, stage 2 up to Oakland, won. He made a name for himself. He was picked up by Rally later on that season, rode a season and a half with them, and while Jumbo-Visma, they were keeping an eye on him. They saw him in the Tour of California, they saw him in the Tour of Utah, and they offered him a contract for 2018. The Dutch top team had already had other American riders in its roster, but for 2018, in addition to Kuss, they also signed Neilson Powless. Kuss, they already took to the Vuelta a España in 2018 and continued working with him. Neilson Powless went to EF Education. Kuss would go on to help Jumbo-Visma in the Tour de France with Primož, and he would get a shot to win a stage himself in Andorra. He would help Jonas Vingegaard in the last 2 years to win the Tour de France, and now in the Vuelta a España, he's getting his shot. What about Sepp Kuss? Can he win this race?
How it looks like now, yes.
Yeah?
I mean, he's going well. If he doesn't lose time and he stays in front, he wins. I mean, he goes amazing, so why not? We all know Sepp is an excellent climber, and yeah, now he doesn't take days off and he just keeps going, so yeah. Also still Angliru to come and everything, but I mean, he shows he's in a great condition and a very strong team, and they have a few cards to play with, so looking good.
I want to ask you about what you would think about riding 3 Grand Tours in 1 year. Can you imagine that?
Stupid.
It's stupid. But the guy leading the race?
Unbelievable, really, yeah. Hats off to him. And yeah, it's one thing riding 3 Grand Tours, but to make an impact as he has in the ones he's done is incredible.
You've had some great domestiques over your career. Could you imagine having a domestique like him, but also a rider who's potentially to win a Grand Tour here in the Vuelta?
Yeah, like, wow, back in the Sky days, we always had domestiques that were capable of performing as well, but he's got his chance now, and I hope he gets a real good go at defending it, because he certainly deserves it.
Remco, what has surprised you or impressed you about Sepp Kuss in this Vuelta a España?
Well, especially his time trial. I think he did a time trial that he never did probably, so that surprised me a lot, and of course we all know he's one of the best climbers in the world, so that's not a surprise, but for me the time trial was really impressive.
Yeah, I think he, as we say in Dutch, he surprised friends and enemies. I mean, the TT was a big test for him. We knew he was going really well, which is special already after doing 2 Grand Tours and just halfway third this season. He's still there, he's still ahead of his opponents, with 2 Grand Tour winners ready to help him out, to back him up just behind. One thing that's really special about Sepp, I think, is that he's every other guy with half his talent would have already asked for opportunities way earlier in his career to go for that the team would ride for him, the team would work for him. And Sepp has been helping out others and I think he's a perfect example of the structure we try to have the best riders in the world, helping out other riders to win. I really hope that this Vuelta is the moment for Sepp to get it all back.
Well, there we have the riders lining up for the stage, and of course, Sepp Kuss, the butterfly from Durango, Colorado. Even if he doesn't pull off the overall, he's going to take and learn a lot from this 2023 Vuelta España.